What's going on, everyone? Anthony Cofrancesco here from Data Dive, and this is the second half of the video to fill out the conversion optimization workflow. This one's a little bit of a beast. So the last video rather, if you stuck around for all 90 minutes, you'll see that I filled out steps 1 through 3 in this workflow in this sheet. So we categorized the images, we scored the images, we concepted, and now we're at the stage for creating the images. So in the last video, we figured out our placements for the images. We came up with concepts. I put together a really brief description. And then this morning, I reached out to Natasha on our internal team. She's our creative director. And I said, hey, can we bring some of these concepts to life? I want you to limit the team working on for only 2 hours on this and see if they can get through everything. So Matthias is a really talented designer. He got all the way through the secondary images and a little bit into the A+ content. I said spend 1 extra hour. So what I'm going to show you represents 3 hours in total of work. And what we're going to do now that we've created, I can change the status here to created V1. Probably a faster way to do this, but right, so we created our V1, and this video for the next 90 minutes or so, I've started a timer, is going to be to move into step 4, which is our market research. So I just copied and pasted some of the information from step 3. So I've got our image placement, our concept, and right now we're in V1. I'm going to add in the link to the assets so everyone can see these here. Easy access. And basically what we want to do now is we want to start getting some market research. In the base test, we're going to test our content against ourselves. In this case, we don't have a product, so I'm just going to be choosing the closest matching image for each of these concepts from some of the top competitors. And I'm just going to be testing apples for apples, magnification against magnification, adjustability against adjustability. And then we'll see what the results from the test look like. And so just to give you a quick breakdown of what our image stack looks like right now, we've got not a great main image. So we'll have to come back and re-engineer this. We'll use our CTO workflow for this. But for secondary images, this one is about magnification. This one here is about how you can adjust the lens. It's easy to adjust to get a clear image. This one is about it being perfect for kids, referencing soft plastic, small size, comes in unique colors. This is about durability, so survives every adventure. If the kid drops it, it's shockproof. Obviously, these are not perfect images. I want to add some things onto it. This is product inclusions, talking about what's included. This is about STEM learning, just some more of the subjective benefits of these binoculars. It's going to help you inspire your kids, imagine, help them create more things. Perfect for small hands, and it's showing that it folds into a pocket. We need to put some sizing dimensions on this in the product. Again, these are not perfect yet. And then we've got our A+ content, which didn't really get finished, but we're moving in a good direction, showing some color variations, showing a scrollable gallery where you can kind of click through everything. So I don't think A+ is in the position that I want to test right now, but secondary images for sure, I think are ready. And so I've been working with the team over at Product Pinion. I actually have never used Product Pinion before. I've seen the tool, and this will be, I think, a good test to see how everything works, how easy is the UI with having no prior knowledge. And yeah, basically what I want to do is let's go down one by one, and we're going to look what other examples of magnification can we get. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to download it. And let's see here. Okay, cool. So let's see. I think what I'm going to want to do is just look at our niche and find what other examples of magnification can I find. So if I go back to my image categorization, it might be faster to just do this inside a deep dive And I'm looking for images that look kind of like this. Zooming in, it's talking about the zoom, maybe talking about the oculars. And I'm going to wish this had a direct download, but no option there. So this is a good example. That's like image 4 in this gallery. Here we go. This one doesn't have any text on it, but it'll still work. Ooh, I shouldn't be showing this. I don't know. John, I'm going to have to, let's save them inside of this kid's binoculars folder. Let's save. So John, we might have to cut that out. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So we're getting like zoomed in. I wonder if I just like Control F, zoom. So competitor 9, looks like image 2. Here we go, 8x magnification. So that's image 2 in this gallery. Okay, save. What else do we have? So this should be prior, and that's image 3. Here we go. So obviously it's like ours saying that it's 16x magnification is probably going to make a big difference. I don't know if these actually are 16x magnified. To be determined, but again, we're just testing right now. So what else we have here? Zoom/applications. I don't think that's going to work. Let's look here. It's competitor 5, image 6. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Image. This is like the adjustability. I think it's like this. Okay. This one with the bird in the distance. Okay, cool. And let's re-download Matthias's. Or I might just have to grab that from the folder. Okay, cool. So let's go over into Product Pinion, and I think we're going to do image split tests. What are you hoping to learn? What's the question? Yeah, so I don't know. I've never set this up before. I don't really know what these steps are, but I think I have to give all the context right here. So I'm going to say we're testing alternate images for a set of kids binoculars. And this graphic is intended to highlight the magnification. I just wanted to see if it got typos. Magnification abilities of this product. Which image do you prefer for showing this feature? Okay. Gave a little bit of context. I think that's pretty clear. And then we're going to call this our kids binoculars. And if you see any typos, I apologize in advance. Okay, let's see if we can do it without the tour. What questions do you want to ask your testers? Which image do you prefer? Why? Okay, and then let's see if we can just select from gallery. No, we haven't uploaded any images yet. So I guess we got to browse files, and we want to do our downloads. And we have this one we want to add on. And then next, from here on out, we should be inside of this. So only one upload at a time, it looks like. I don't see anything for bulk upload, but it's okay. Maybe one day we'll just have an integration where you just put in your ASIN and it'll like scrape this stuff from Datadive. Or like a direct download, direct upload. Okay, so which image does the best job of highlighting the zoom abilities of this kids binoculars? Next, Who's my audience? 250 people. That's a lot. So with 5 options, we recommend. I don't know how many credits this is gonna use. Uh, Advanced targeting, custom product pinion audience, exclude participants from previous poll. I don't know. I feel like 250 is a lot, and I'm going to run a lot of these tests. So what's the minimum that it'll let me do? I'm just trying to get some, like maybe 25. Uh, what do they have for family? Can I get parents? Divorce. How many siblings? Are you married? What grade? Male, female. So I'll probably did one of your parents move to another country? Okay, so I don't see much here. How many children do you have? I wish they had like a 1+. Is this just going to be for people with kids? Like, do I have to check all of these boxes? Can I just say like they have children? Let's leave this blank for now. And I'm actually going to drop this down to like 15-person polls if it'll let me, and just use fewer credits, because realistically, I'm going to test 7 of these images and then I'm going to test them again afterwards. So I'm just trying to get some kind of feedback on these. And this is my first time doing this. So yeah. So goal, we got category, kids binoculars, number of opinions, basically everyone. Yeah, I just want these to be fast. So we'll come back and do like a 2.0 on these. I don't get any idea for how many credits it's going to use, but we'll just click submit. We've only been doing this for 12 minutes, so okay, that was super easy. So I think I could put on a little bit more targeting. Can I see how many credits I use from that? Don't know. Okay, let's go on. So now we've got our next one on here. So this test is now running. So this is going to be like, okay, we don't need any of this. I just want to make these links go away. It's a little bit cleaner. Okay, I'm just like honestly wasting time right now. Okay, so we'll see how that comes in. Now we got to move on for adjustability. So I think this was also in our categorization if we search for adjustable. Might call it something else. Maybe like how to use. So it looks like we have a couple. Let's see. So this is competitor 1, image 9. Use eyepieces to see. No, that's not really it. How to use. This is competitor 5, image 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one actually is pretty close to what we're trying to do. It's like roll the barrel in the middle and show that you can zoom in. So I'm going to download this image. Okay. Oh, no. See what it does. Okay. And let's see if there's anything else on here. So remember, this is what our graphic looks like. So we could also do where it's like blurry and clear. I think it's like, I call it a competitor, right? So yeah, competitor lens is uh, competitor 5, image 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So same listing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. Ours versus others. Yeah, so this one is super busy, but I think it'll work. So that's this one. Okay. Then we have competitor 8, image 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's this one. if I remember correctly. This is more talking about like the color of the lens. Uh, it's kind of like lens quality. And then we got this one here. So 12, image 3. I'm not counting. Yeah. Okay. And then we got to download ours. So yeah, this is a little bit slow going, but we've only spent 16 minutes so far on this. We download that. Okay. Cool. So now we go back into Product Pinion. Wait, am I done on this? Oh, it's already starting to get votes. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we want to do new test, new split test. What are we trying to do on this? Yeah, this is not super clear, so I don't anticipate this one's going to perform super well, but we'll just say we're trying to do our intended purpose with this image is adjustability. So we should be showing like how this is adjustable. You can zoom in. It's very easy for kids to use, but it's kind of turned into a competitor comparison. So that's fine. We're just going to keep going with it anyway. But we're testing. Okay. So same thing again. We're just going to grab each of these. I think maybe this one probably shouldn't be included, but okay. Okay. I don't know if I need to. I feel like I'm duplicating this, but I'm just going to leave this one. Same thing. What did we do last time? Was it 25? Okay. So now we got that one running. Next one here is perfect for kids. I think we've got a lot in our categorization, which is like 4 kids. I'm just going to type in kids here. Yeah, it's like made for kids, lifestyle, 2 kids. So let's start here. I'm gonna close some of these. We're looking at competitor 2, image 2. Only binoculars designed for kids. So this. Okay, then we have, I think this is just a couple of lifestyles in 3. Yeah, it's just like showing the kids using it. So we're gonna skip that. Competitor 4 is made for kids clarity. So that's image 3. Yeah. Okay. Competitor 6, image 2. Or maybe it's image 3. Competitor 6. Yeah. If not, maybe it's this one. So that one might be miscategorized. It might be in the wrong spot. I think we're looking at image 3. This one, outdoor toys for kids. And then competitor 7, be like one down from that, image number 5. So I think these standalone lifestyle images might perform a little bit better, but that's what we're trying to find out. Let's download this one. So this one doesn't show that many kids in it. It's more of like focusing on the features. I don't think that this one's going to perform better, but let's see what we get here. So now we go back into Product Pinion. We go to Pinion polls. We go to new tests, image split test. Okay, so we're testing. We're testing a graphic intended to highlight that these kids' binoculars are built. Okay, so we got this one. And then we got to go. So you can see ours really is not very similar to what's going on here. We'll see how it all performs. So we'll do another 25 people here. Again, I don't know how many credits I'm using on these, so I have to go back and check. Submit. Okay, moving along here. Next one is durability. So let's see how many we have. So it looks like we have 2. It's competitor 11 and competitor 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit. I think these pages are just getting too big. The computer's slowing down a little. Okay, we're at 25 minutes in, so there is some setup time with these and getting all your assets in one spot. What are we looking for? So competitor 11, image 5s. Oh, this is really starting to get laggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did this? Yeah, shockproof, rainproof. Okay. So this is like durability. They're talking about rainproof as well. Probably something we might want to consider in another graphic. But we'll save this one for right now. And then it looks like our, thank you. So, and then the next listing in image position 4. One, two, three, shockproof anti-fall. So not as much here for durability, but okay. And then let's download ours. This is not aggressive enough of a fall for me. Some of these revisions, I feel like I could just go and implement right now. You know what I mean? And this might be a little bit early to do testing. I think the sweet spot is if they spent 3 hours on this, I feel like another 2 hours would be infinitely better. And you're going to see a big jump from where we are right now in the V1 to get to our V2. But for the purpose of the case study, we're diving in pretty deep on all of this. So I don't think there's anything else that's going to maybe like safety. I don't think so. There might be some other things that are buried like further down in these image galleries that I might be overlooking. Let's see if we can find anything that's really quick. Like a kid dropping these. They're saying that they're durable. Compact, tough, lightweight. Yeah, and this is a competitive niche. Some of these other graphics look pretty fantastic. Okay, so we'll grab this one here. Okay, back to Product Pinion. So we'll do Pinion polls, new test. And it's been about 30 minutes. I've made it through some of these. So what's this one about? This is about, we're testing graphic intended that these kids' binoculars are durable and shockproof. Which image is the most good at conveying this concept? Got kids' binoculars again, and we will upload all of our options. I'm just going to copy that same question here. Wow, this is like the exact same image, but a little bit different. It's fascinating. I wonder if it's like the same seller. So all of these are about shockproof, anti-fall. I don't think I can reorder these, but it's okay. We'll keep our audience. We'll drop this down to 25. Okay, and I haven't been using that many credits, so maybe it's like 25 for each of these. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we're here on durability. Okay, I'm just gonna finish up doing these secondary images. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to do the A plus because honestly, I think it's just too early. It's not gonna be a good test. So I'm just gonna pause the recording for uh, just a couple minutes and go to the bathroom, come back. We've been doing this for exactly 30 minutes right now. We've ran 4 tests. So I think easily in the next half hour, we'll be able to wrap up. And then I'm probably going to do like a Pinion video going to some of the search results. So for top competitors. So we'll see. I'm going to stop recording. Stop share. Okay, cool. We are back at it. Let me start my timer again. So 30 minutes exactly on the dot so far in. We've got 4 tests done. We've already started getting some results. I don't want to look at those yet. Some are performing, some are not performing, but for a few hours of work, I'm pretty excited so far. Uh, okay, so we are on inclusions. That's our next image here. This one I think is pretty good. It helps that we have some bonus items. Let me share my screen. It helps that we have some bonus items in the kit. So we'll see how this does, but I think just a good looking graphic. If we go back here to our categorization, inclusions is very common. So in image number, competitor 1, image 7. No, it's getting so glitchy. Let me see if I refresh this, if it'll wake back up. Okay, so this one, am I missing this? Oh, it must be later in the gallery. Here we go. Okay, and then where else do we have it? So competitor 10, actually competitor 9 in image position 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, position 7. Here, last image in this gallery. Okay, and then in the next one, we have inclusions. It looks like 3 times, which is kind of crazy, but let's see. So we have it in like the main image. I like this because it's a very simple, like monochromatic. Like, includes practical bag for storage, microfiber cloth, and neck strap. So that's an interesting one. I don't know what else we labeled as inclusions in this. It's like this is showing what's included, but with no text. Okay, so I'm not going to include that one for right now. And then in the next one, or maybe we already did this one. So one of the next two, looks like we have another inclusions. Here we go, this one. And they also have inclusions, but for stickers. So I'm just going to show this one, which looks more similar to a traditional inclusions graphic. Okay. So new image split test. Let's do this again. So we're testing this graphic intended to highlight the items included with this kids. Okay. Okay. And now we move on to this stem, which I don't really, this one is a little bit abstract. Like I think we should, yeah, probably put the text underneath each of these, but for right now, let's just see how it does. And I'm looking for other images here that are like, oops, STEM learning. So competitor two, image four. And I think there's some other ones that are like, yeah, curiosity. Happy time. There's something about like creativity, curiosity here. So competitor 10, image six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, image six. There you go. It's not really STEM learning exactly. It's like awakens the curiosity in every child. It's kind of more subjective benefits. Your kids are going to use these binoculars. They're going to get smart, get some more exposure to the world, whatever it might be. Let's see if there's anything else that we can use here. Durability, lifestyle, nature. Some of the lifestyle ones might work. I don't like these happy time ones. They're a little too big. Adventures, inclusion, sizing. Image two, competitor six. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. This is not like a apples to apples comparison. It's a little bit far off, but it's okay. Okay. Product Pinion. I think on some of the other ones, I might have messed up the question and copy and pasted the wrong thing, but hopefully I didn't waste a bunch of tests. Okay. And then our sizing graphic does not do a great job here. So this is definitely going to have to be reworked because there's nothing that actually shows the size of the product, like in terms of dimension. We got a bunch of sizing to choose from here. So competitor one, image eight. Okay, then we have it in competitor three, image five. Then editor 5, image 1. Editor 7, image 3. Image 5, 6, 7. We're missing out for sure on these. And that might be enough, but let's just go down here, competitor 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this shows a lot more than just sizing. So showing like product anatomy plus sizing. Let's just go with this one. Just another baseline. This one's pretty basic. Okay, and then we'll download this one. Okay, so we're at 10 minutes in, so I think we'll definitely finish all of these. So this is intended to highlight the size. That might be everything that I can get in. So that is fine. Yeah, I think on a few I probably screwed up the question. Okay, so we now have all of this done. I'm going to wait to test the A plus content. The one thing, at some point when I get the results from these, I'm going to start filling these in, like base test result. I think some of these answers are already in. We can start looking at them now. In reality, I think this is probably a little bit too early to test, or I should have let the team work a little bit longer. I feel like a lot of the improvements just right now, I'm going to be able to. I could have like probably arrived at some of these myself. What I really want to reinforce is it doesn't matter what the results from this first test are. We're going to probably, before we would upload to Amazon or say these are ready, we're probably going to go through like 3 to 5 variations. And so this is just for a very initial test. I'm thinking if there's anything else that I want to run on Product Pinion right now. And I'm thinking what I'll do is run a Pinion video just to like, I don't know. I don't know exactly how they work. I think so. I'll probably do the Amazon search mockup, get like the top 3 or so competitors, and then put these in here and run this. I'll set this up separate because it's not really related to anything on here. And then what I'm going to do is I'll come back a little bit later and look at the results from these Pinion polls. I can see here we've got our previous tests. Some of these are already complete. Looks like I did some out of 15. So let's just take a look real quick and see if I can start filling this in. So this one did not perform well. It looks like this one for magnification is going to be a lose. And it looks like we're going to get 1 out of 15 votes. 15. Let's see what else we have here. That's the first one. Second one, this one is done. This one performed a little bit better. It got 5 out of 25, it looks like. So this is also a lose. And we got 5 out of 25. But the number 2 option overall, so not as bad as the other one. Previous tests. This one here, this one got 2 out of 25. This is also a lose. 2 out of 25. And then we've got durability. It's got being shockproof. Yeah, you can see too, we messed up some of the questions. That's okay. Don't go too fast on this stuff. Durable and shockproof. So this one, we got 5 out of 25. It's also a lose on durability. Inclusions is not going to be done yet. This one's performing pretty well. 7 out of 25 so far. That's still a question. 7 out of 25. And then we've got STEM. And this is getting 3 out of 25, not yet done. And then our last one, which is also not done, this is getting 7 out of 25. Oops. And this one might actually win. So we're going to wait to do the A+ content. Again, I think that this is going to be a good case study because the team, we only gave them 3 hours to put this together. Does it go 0 to 1? Yes. If you are a really low performing competitor, could just these images that we've done in 3 hours get you into a good spot? Like maybe it could help conversions a little bit. We haven't tested how this looks all as one full gallery, but realistically, we want to upload here. So I'm curious to see how these test scores improve every single time. It looks like for Product Pinion, if I go to my dashboard, I had 1,000 credits and now I have 835. So I used 165 credits. I don't necessarily know how much this costs. I'm going to pick the top 3 competitors or simulate search results and do the Product Pinion video and just keep recording along the way, see how it all goes. And yeah, this was 48 minutes of testing. I think to upload the A+ content, I wouldn't test the modules individually. I would just test the entire A+ content. I'll probably, once that's done, do like a Pinion video and just take like my A+ content versus what I feel are the top 2 to 3 and direct people to go and look at the A+ content, get the feedback in the Pinion video, and then see how this can be improved. And then once we get done here, I'm going to read all of the feedback from these and then make some next steps for how do we get this from V1 to V2. And then later down the road, once I have something that I feel is really strong, then I would just go and do a competitive test with all of our best images across the competitors' full image galleries. And then do the same thing for A+. Upload in, I'm going to see if I can find some of these sellers. And it's already a very competitive niche. I don't know if they would necessarily upload the images, but yeah, I put about 90 minutes myself, another hour here. So like 2.5 hours into this workflow, 3 hours of design team time. So if we were doing this in a sprint over a period of a day, it would be possible, I think, to get some pretty good assets within an 8-hour day, certainly within a week. So we'll check back in. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll keep posting additional videos that highlight the other steps as we progress. Thanks, everyone. See you in the next one.